Hello and welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. So it's spooky season once again, and as always I am aiming to post a variety of oh so creepy content to give you all the heebie-jeebies. And as always, sometimes I will be forced to make tenuous connections to stay on theme, as is the case today, because today I have some big news. That's right, after a long wait, after actual years, finally, I have got a new dog. I have got a new dog. This is Vincent Price, the latest member of Always Bored, Never Boring. Long-time viewers will know that I lost my furry companion Snuffy 3 years ago, which hit me pretty hard, and it has taken me a long time to get to the point where I felt I could have another dog. But I have known Vincent since a few days after he was born, and watching his little character develop over the first 8 weeks of his life, well, how could I possibly not make him part of the family? So if in future videos you suddenly hear a little bark or the pattering of paws, that's just Vincent exercising his creative freedom and adding his own contributions. He's part of the team now. And while I would be more than happy to chat away about Vincent, he is perfectly named for the season after all, I suppose I should spend a moment to talk about the other big news. Yes, Games Workshop have announced another Warhammer Quest. The original Warhammer Quest, which I reacquired just a few months back and will be painting on the channel, was first released in 1995. That makes this year the 30th anniversary. This, combined with the fact that the Warhammer team played a campaign using the classic game system on the Warhammer Plus subscription service, had a lot of people convinced we would be getting an anniversary edition of the original game that so many people remember so fondly. I was not convinced, but I did think this year would be a good opportunity to release another game in the Warhammer Quest series. And here it is, Warhammer Quest Darkwater. Like Silver Tower, Shadows over Hammerhal, and Cursed City, it is set in the mortal realms of the Age of Sigmar rather than the Old World, which I do think is a bit of a fumble. Games Workshop brought back the Old World recently, so the 30th anniversary of Warhammer Quest really felt like a good opportunity to make a game in the original setting. But Games Workshop are a law unto themselves, and I gave up trying to predict what they would do a long time ago. At the moment we know very little besides some rumours, leaks and the reveal of the box art, so I'm not going to talk much about this today. I assure you, I will be covering the game, assuming I can get a copy, and there will be plenty for me to talk about once we have all the concrete information to go on. For now, here is the official blurb from the Darkwater website. Warhammer Quest Darkwater is a thrilling cooperative dungeon crawling board game set in the world of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. You and up to 3 companions will lead a band of adventurers into the Jade Abbey's hallowed halls. Along the way you'll find treasure and equipment to help you on your quest and root out the corruption that threatens the heart of this sacred place. From this, we cannot tell a lot about gameplay. Will it be similar to Cursed City, which sidelined exploration in favour of pre-generated combat encounters? Will it be like Blackstone Fortress, mixing exploration through cards with pitched battles? Or will it be like Silver Tower, with much more focus on exploring and generating the board as you play? We can't say. Each iteration of Modern Quest has put a different stamp on things. They have all had similarities, but have also varied significantly. Shadows over Hammerhal wasn't even cooperative. While we do know Darkwater will be cooperative, we don't know how that cooperative experience will unfold. But there are some things we can tell. We know that, like with the other Modern Quest games, there is a strong sense of place. We are not exploring random dungeons, we are saving the Jade Abbey. Some people aren't keen on the unique locations Warhammer Quest uses, yearning for something more generic that can be employed in a wider range of scenarios. But I have always loved that strong narrative element, and Darkwater certainly seems like it will continue in this style. We also know that the enemies are from Papa Nurgle's Horde. The cover shows putrid Blight Kings, which we previously saw in Shadows over Hammerhal, but it looks like we are getting a lot of new stuff too. Pestigors, the Nurgle-flavoured beastmen, what appears to be Nurgle Troggoths, a Rotbringer sorcerer, and some kind of boss enemy that looks like a smaller version of a Great Unclean One. The heroes, despite being from the overblown world of Age of Sigmar, appear rather traditional. They are all City of Sigmar characters, and while I must confess I am out of the loop with Age of Sigmar, so don't know exactly what these characters represent, they all fall into fairly standard tropes. There is a sorceress who is controlling the water around her. There is a knight who could almost pass for a Bretonnian Grail Knight from the Old World. There is, unusually, another armoured warrior, and then a very cool looking Dwarden Ranger or Adventurer. I like the understated designs, and I approve the lack of Stormcast Eternals. It will be interesting to see if they work in the same way as the heroes in Cursed City, and indeed if the two games will be compatible. I am going to put links in the video description below to the Warhammer Community website and the Darkwater website so you can check in for any updates, but I am pretty much going to leave it there for now. I just wanted to post a little something to say, yes, I have seen the news, and yes, I will be covering the game on the channel, and thank you to the many people who have contacted me to ask if I had seen the news and if I would be covering the game on the channel. So that leaves just one thing. How exactly can I tie this news into a Halloween narrative? Well, Darkwater is certainly an exciting forthcoming release. Will it be a treat, like Blackstone Fortress, or another trick, like Cursed City? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because that is it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider pressing the like button. If you really like this video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so, and hopefully I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone, bye bye.